she say that I'm a savage and more. I had the baddest on tour. They were notches upon my belt, something to add to the score. Like cigar ashes on floors, I was flicking them off. Top of the hill like a sniper, steady picking them off. Getting across, my frame of mind was hit and get lost. Dripping with sauce, no barking orders, bitch, I'm the boss. Quick as lacrosse, I wear my helmet, playing the field. She praying I chill, but that ain't what it's saying the deal. She catching the feels from skills, then I'm catching the flight. Between them hips, then I hop like a rapper's delight.
The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out, be strong. Listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. Hey, man. It's your guy T-Swin.
Your boy JB.
And we are
The
Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. Man, brought to you by CTR Media Network. Shout out to them, man. And as always, the views and opinions of this podcast and individuals, T-Swin and JB, are our opinions and our opinions only, not the opinions of the network. So, man, what's been going down, JB?
It's good God-fearing women.
Yeah, for real. For real, man.
Man, you know, as we always say, life be life.
Life, and for real, man.
Yeah, just trying to survive, trying to thrive.
Hey, another day alive is always a blessing, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. So, man, these playoffs has been a trip. If the NBA ain't scripted, I don't know what it is, man. The other day, tonight, the Spurs are playing OKC tonight, but the last game, young Dylan Harper, man, he went out with a leg injury.
Yeah.
He went back to the locker room, got some treatment, came back out. He had already scored 12 points. Yeah. Already. Came back out. Comes back on the court. They showing him walking through the tunnel with the trainer behind him.
Yeah.
He gets to the team, he gets to the bench, and another trainer walks up, stops him, and turns him around back. So he didn't return to the game.
Oh, okay.
After he was good. If that ain't scripted, I don't know what it is.
I thought they had put some Mr. Miyagi in
Yeah.
But no, but
so he was perfectly fine.
Man, man, they already, I think they
and
already
OKC won that game.
I think it's all about money.
Exactly, man.
I don't watch. I haven't watched NBA in a long time, like consistently. Yeah. I used to try to watch like the All-Star. I don't watch the All-Star games anymore.
It's sad now.
Yeah.
3-point contest is the game itself is horrible. They didn't create tournaments within inside the game, the All-Star game. But the best thing is the 3-point contest, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Oh boy, man. Lethal Shooter. They got to be on Instagram making all the shots.
Yeah.
They need to have a shootout contest with him and Steph Curry. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Put the Lethal Shooter up against supposedly the best shooter in the history of NBA, and let's see who the best.
Yeah.
Hey, it's entertainment. They did him against old girl from the WNBA. They did it just for entertainment.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was good. Steph won,
yeah.
But old girl, she held her own.
Yeah.
Sabrina Ionescu, she did good. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. They scripting this stuff, man. So don't waste your money.
Yeah.
Don't waste your money unless you got inside information.
Heck yeah. Place them. No, don't do that. Place them bets.
Yeah. Now, in other news, somebody betting on himself. Mr. Byron Allen.
Oh yeah. I call him the silent assassin because
man.
He creep up on you with some major deals.
Yeah, he been making some moves.
Yeah.
And I remember Byron Allen, man, coming up when I was a kid, man. He used to come on TV real late at night.
Extremely late.
Yeah, when everything go off, and you just happen to have your TV on, he would be on there interviewing entertainers, actors. He'd have guests. And he said that it wasn't about, he said how he made his money. It wasn't about the guests, but the guests helped bring advertisement dollars in.
Yeah.
He was selling spots for advertisement, and that's how he made his money. And so if you guys want to advertise with MCABW podcast, man, holler at us, man.
All right, there, down
it is, man. And let's get that. Today is.
Get that up.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, on the bottom. Hit us up, man. Reach out to us at MCABW podcast at Gmail. You know. But yeah, man, he's been making some major moves, man. He was on the Breakfast Club recently because he just bought 11% of Stars Network.
And he's trying to get the whole thing.
Yeah.
So if you don't know about this man, he bought the Weather Channel.
Exactly. And then he created the Spanish Weather Channel.
Yeah.
You know.
He's a man definitely making moves.
Yeah.
I think he was like in that interview, he had like like 3 or 4 deals, like almost $200 million he dropped.
Yeah, he bought 3 more companies.
Yeah.
He bought HuffPost, Tasty, and
what kind of streaming thing?
B something. I can't remember. But also buying 11% of Starz, and he, like he said, he planned to buy the whole company.
Yeah, he said they blocking him. He said I'm gonna fire him for blocking me too.
Yeah,
that's a boss right there.
He said they tried. He said he wanted to own at least 52% of the company.
Yeah.
He said they did something to try to keep him. He said, "I'm gonna still buy it anyway."
Yeah.
Fire the board, keep all their regular employees where they at, and like and just to see that, and also see a black man say that.
Yeah. Say
it confidently too, man.
Yeah.
Without no fear.
Yeah, if you get a chance, check out that interview, man. Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
For real, man. Shout out to the Breakfast Club, man. I would say that, man, they best person on that see the guy, man.
Yeah.
Charlamagne the guy, when it comes to being articulate.
Yeah.
And knowledgeable about politics and things that are going on currently in the world.
And then he asked the tough questions.
Exactly, too. Man. So shout out to him, man.
He get hemmed up sometimes.
Moncks Corner, South Carolina, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, he making moves, bro. So shout out to him. You know how they do. Hopefully don't try to take him out.
Yeah.
Because he's making some powerful moves. Shout out to Byron Allen, man.
Yes, sir.
What else is popping, JB?
Oh man, this we had a case with this lady. She kind of framed her boyfriend for breaking her phone and punching her in the face, and then it come to kind of it wasn't true, man. We're gonna let y'all watch a little clip on it.
Yeah.
Give me another chance, and that's just the honest truth. And if consequences was involved, I definitely wouldn't have wanted to go to jail for falsifying a fake report. That was so unladylike of me. I don't know where I get that from. And I know I'm not in fear of Ryan Bradstreet. Like, I know his whole family know me.
That is diabolical. To fill you in, this is what happened. This man, he gets out of prison on parole. His girlfriend cheats on him. He dumps her. She's so upset. She falsifies a police report to get him locked back up, to get him sent back to prison. And now here he is facing the Louisiana Parole Revocation Board with 5 years of his life hanging on the balance.
Good morning, Mr. President. How are you?
My right, sir. Good morning.
Good. On 12/18/2025, the offender was arrested by the probations and parole for the NOPD Board domestic abuse battery. Pending charges, case number M624152 on 117. The state refused the charges. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or with statement?
I plead not guilty with a statement.
What happened? Tell us what happened.
I had been in a relationship. I was in a relationship, and the female that I was with, she ended up cheating on me. So I left the relationship alone. So prior to me leaving the relationship, she said that I hit her, I gave her a black eye, and I broke her phone, but none of it didn't happen. The black eye came from her having a fight prior to me and her having an argument. All we had was a simple argument. It never went to no farther than me hitting her, breaking her phone, and none of that.
Now the way they sound, man, they sound like they're from
went by my
Louisiana.
business.
Yeah, most
That's the whole, and nothing more to the story. Mr. Tiffany.
How did the phone get broken?
The phone never was broken.
The phone that I'm sorry.
Get to you, ma'am.
The phone never was broken. The phone that they never hold no. They never gave me. It never said that what the phone held, like the charge of the phone. Like they never charged me for how much it cost or nothing. The phone never was broken. They don't have a picture of a broken phone. They don't have the amount due to get the phone fixed or nothing. The phone never was broken. All of it was falsified. It was a lie.
What was the argument about the phone? We're trying to get her to show you her phone.
I had the phone in my possession, and I went through the phone. After I went through the phone and said she was cheating, I gave her phone back. When she seen that I was leaving, it was a problem because we was breaking up, and she did not want to let me leave.
So, man, this video is kind of long, so I'm, stop it right there for that. But the gist of that, man, like you say, man, this young man, he was locked up, possibly facing 5 years because his ex-girlfriend lied on him because he caught her cheating. He went through her phone and found pictures and messages, and he broke up with her and he was leaving. She wouldn't let him leave because he wanted to leave. She called the police on him and said that he blackened her eye and broke her phone, and they locked that man up. We're going to put the content creators, we're going to put the link, man, shout out to the content creator for posting that. We're going to put the link in the description. But this brother, it's his second time being wrongfully jailed because his baby mama also had did the same thing. She called the police on him and said he had a gun, and then later on told the police that she lied. So he had already been locked up twice for something he did not do behind the word of a woman. This is the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast, man. Men can't always be wrong. And sometimes these people, man, they of the other gender, they're not always right. They're not always telling the truth, man. Yeah. I know sometimes they say believe all women, but man, now, man, you got to produce evidence. But that brother was already, he had to pay a fine for that, even though he was innocent, and now he's facing possibly 5 years for this.
Yeah, then they were trying to put him on an ankle monitor too, right?
Yeah, man. So
he was innocent, so that's crazy.
Old girl, his ex, she admits to lying, and she tries to apologize. So the officials that's overseeing this, you know, they got her name and they say, you know, that's wrong for you for falsifying a police report. Yeah. You know, and that's punishable. And so they asked her, you know, make sure got her name, and they asked him for his baby mother's name too. So I guess I don't know if, you know, they pressed charges or whatever or held them accountable.
I doubt it.
Yeah, man, they don't really want the women, they want the man.
Yeah.
And so this brother, even though she admitted that she lied and this man was innocent, they still gave this man an ankle monitor and community service.
Yeah.
And said he's gonna be on community service until he finds a job. As soon as he finds a job, his community service will stop. I think
they want what they call that sweat equity, you know?
Yeah, because them boys that was found guilty for killing Fulio.
Yeah.
They got them lottery numbers.
Yeah, it's you know, it's free labor, you know.
Yeah.
The 13, they said 13, everybody said the documentary 13.
Yeah.
Prison's nothing but slavery.
Exactly.
So
but this brother here was innocent, and I was so upset at this because it's dangerous, man. The tears and the cries of a woman can have a man locked away. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of men that's been in situations like this. I had a female one time because I didn't want to be around her and I didn't want to stick around her. I didn't want to hang. I tried to leave. She stripped herself butt naked. She jumped in front of the door and she said, I'll beat myself up and I bruise easily. You better not touch me. And I'm going to call the police and say that you assaulted me and that you beat me. And I was standing there with her butt naked in front of the door. And she lived on the second floor of these apartments. I'm contemplating, do I jump out the window to get away from this woman?
Yeah.
That's how much I was thinking about my freedom. All because I didn't want to hang with her or sleep with her that night. So, and watch yourselves out there, man.
So what do you think the solution is? Should they be prosecuted?
Hell yeah.
But this is my thing. I do agree they should be prosecuted, but then they'll never come out and tell the truth.
Yeah, that's what, man. You gotta protect yourself, bro. You might have to break out a phone and record.
Yeah, you have to definitely break out a phone and record.
But like, man, with a lot of this stuff too, man, and a lot of times they just take the woman's word. They don't take the guy's word. They don't get witnesses. If they have witnesses, they don't take their statements, or they leave out evidence, video, DNA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's well documented in the prison system. Like I said, when I used to work in the prison system, it used to be crazy because like you'll see people with the same charges, and depending on what race they were, you know, get more time. So
exactly, yeah, man.
So it's a problem with the justice system. It's a problem with, you know, them just putting people in jail on somebody's word. They can't do no. I don't know the solution. Like I said, like you said, the best thing to do would be to pull. Everybody got a camera now. Pull your phone out and record, because that's the only thing that's gonna really save you.
Yeah.
Because if they make it to where they actually gonna start punishing these women, they're gonna stick with their story.
Yeah.
So then what? You know?
Yeah. They need that, man. It needs to be equal.
Yeah.
We said this before. If they got punished for lying like that and they did time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's gonna be a lot more people locked up because they're gonna stick to their story all the way through because now it's a consequence.
Yeah.
So how many people, you know, even though it's still a bad situation, so how many people going to do time because they're going to hold that lie? Now, if they do pass the law, a law like that. They're gonna hold it. They're gonna hold the line now.
Equal punishment for the same crime.
They're gonna hold the line now because now their future's jeopardized. You know.
Yeah.
Not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I do believe there should be some kind of consequence, but it's gonna be a lot of innocent guys that's in jail for a longer time now because it ain't no out now.
Yeah.
You know, even though they're lying, it's still an out because most of the time they don't punish them. You know.
Yeah, man. So they still getting free labor out this young man.
Yeah.
Even though he's innocent.
Yeah.
He's in the system
and money.
Exactly.
So.
And man, shoot, man, people got to do better, man. If you're around somebody that's dangerous like that, you need to leave that relationship in that situation. If you with somebody you ain't doing nothing, they threatening you with calling the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because if something ain't going their way or they trying to control you, you need to leave that relationship ASAP.
And don't go back. You can't trust them after that.
Nah, man.
Yeah, somebody if it goes to that point, the law enforcement has to be involved. That's pretty good. It's a wrap.
Yeah, when old girl said that she was gonna beat herself up and call the police and say that I assaulted her, that was the last time she saw me.
Yeah, because like if they do it once, they'll do it again.
Bro, I got away, man. I changed my phone number.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do,
man.
Because like, why would you put yourself in a situation where your freedom's at jeopardy?
Exactly. So, and then I have my PlayStation over there. And then
PlayStation.
Hey, I had my PlayStation over there at that time. I was just a younger man, and so she had got the phone from like one of my buddies that she knew or something like that.
Yeah.
And she called me and I answered the phone because I thought it was my boy. And it was her. And I said, man, what the hell you doing? She's like, so you just ain't gonna talk to me no more? I'm like, hell no. She said, you know your PlayStation over there? I said, man, F that PlayStation. I'll buy a new one.
Yeah, can't take my freedom.
Yeah, and hung up. So you think I'm finna come in the devil's den because of a PlayStation? You got your mind.
It's a shame that some people lose, if they can't control you, they'll bring an external force, outside and try to force you to do what they want you to do.
Bro, you gotta watch yourself, man. Yeah. I had a family member, man. He got assaulted. He called the police, and when they got there, they was trying to put him in handcuffs. Not here. He was like, "I'm the one who called y'all. Yeah, I got assaulted. I'm the one bleeding."
That's just a black man in America, bro. Yeah. That's so funny because I used to do asset protection for a company that we ain't gonna name. Mm-hmm. But it used to be funny. I used to bust a certain type of person, and they walk in and they start questioning me like I'm the one. Like, I said, I work here, man. The people on the bench is the one you want.
Exactly.
So and it's so funny because every news story that I went to like the cover for people and stuff.
Yeah.
It happened every time. I'm like, this is crazy.
You standing there free, moving freely, and they think you the
I'm the one that's stealing.
Yeah, the crook.
They kept coming up, do you have any weapons on you, sir? I was like, yeah, you might want to talk to them.
Exactly, man.
I ain't know.
It's a crazy system, bro. But like, man, protect yourselves out there, fellas.
Yeah.
This podcast is also about, giving knowledge to men about protecting themselves and watching themselves out there. Some people be trying to say, hey, man, you got people be in the comments that are bitter and all that kind. Nah, man, we just telling our stories, man. If you hating on us trying to give people game to avoid unnecessary trauma and drama, something wrong with you.
Yeah, like what the saying said, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what not to do. I can definitely tell you that.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. We don't really talk about. I don't like talking about relationships. Like we do all kind of subjects. I really don't like talking about relationships because I tell somebody real quick. I ain't never had a successful one. I ain't no. It was me.
I've had some.
You know, they start off at the 90-day trial period.
Yeah.
And then when you start living with each other and people's true colors come out and other stuff that's going on in that person's life, and are you just timing? Are you just not meant to be together?
Yeah, for real.
Sometimes God will move you when you don't want to move.
Yeah.
So I guess I've been moved a bunch of times.
Got some good experience, got some good knowledge out there.
Yeah, like now, now I feel like that it took me 20-something plus years to get knocked upside the head, but I ain't gonna say I got it figured out, but
yeah,
I think I can navigate it a little bit better.
Oh hell yeah.
The generation of women has changed,
Yeah.
I see my grandparents. My grandparents were older too.
Yeah.
My grandparents were born in one was born in 1909, the other was born in 1910. So they had that we're gonna ride or die to the end,
Yeah.
They struggled together. They lived, from from 60 years, you know?
Yeah.
So it's hard to find that now, man, because the way this system is set up, they give these, you know, what's the point of you staying if you're taking 20% of my income with you?
Yeah.
There is no point. And then you're going to have 20% of my income and you just go get the next fella.
I'm taking 50% of the assets, and then you're taking 20% of my income, or 25 depending on, or more in Texas, depending on how many kids we got together.
Yeah. And we're not saying that you're not supposed to take care of your financial responsibility, because you know, as a man, they're gonna make you do it anyway. If you work, you're gonna get that you're gonna get a deduction. You're gonna be like, what is this? But,
yeah, man. And so like marriages are down, percentage of marriages down. Divorces are like 70-something%. I'm damn near 80%. You know, because of stuff like this, man, it's hard to find good people out there.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's no benefit of being together. And like I said, I think it's by design, because now you got two house notes, you got 2 car notes, you got 2 electric bills, you got, you know, because we're divided, you know.
Yeah.
We know.
And if you can't see it by design, man, there's something wrong with you.
We better as a couple get more done. I definitely believe that you need both parents in the household.
Oh, definitely.
Because there's some things that something a woman can't teach a man, and some things a man definitely can't teach a woman. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you need a woman to teach a young lady how to be a woman. Yeah. You need a man to teach a young boy how to be a man.
Because you know it's rough out here, man.
For real. Because so many man, and like this, you know what I'm saying, the generation of men is different too. The young men is different. But yeah, man, I done came across people, man, they made decisions of where a father wasn't in the child's life, and then they let the streets raise their son. Yeah. And they say the streets could be a better teacher than I ever can. What you mean? Yeah. So now your son in middle school, he outside sitting on the car smoking weed with his buddies, and he's skipping school, and you say that the streets can teach him how to be a man. You can't. Yeah.
You know, they like what I had a guy I used to talk to, a homeboy. I used to say, KJ said, he said the black woman is the black man is the only one that has a woman that doesn't belong to him, because they keep us, you know, they keep us separated, you know.
Yeah.
It's like they don't want us to be together, you know. They don't make us look like we're inferior to the woman, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. You see it in media and all kind of stuff.
It's just, you know, it's like you said, it's always the black woman coming to say today, and not dissing you, black women. That's probably gonna be the next thing you're gonna say. I'm not saying that, but I say you gotta show us together as a unit.
Oh yeah.
Not as a
at war with each other.
Yeah, at war with each other.
And it's crazy though, because man, like you'll see TV, you watch. Man, my eyes are open, so I watch commercials, and you'll see a lot of times they'll have a black man, but he won't be with a black woman in the commercial. It's rare that you see a happy black family together. They show together as a family, black family together. They either show a black man by himself or a black woman by herself in the commercial. But every other ethnicity has a family. Yeah. And almost every damn commercial, man, black people gotta be dancing. Oh, we gotta dance in every commercial. Shoot, man.
It's like the Kevin Hart thing, man. Like it's kind of gets tired. Like they always make it like a black man is never present in a kid's life, but in some situations that's true. But some situations, some of them women be keeping fathers away from their kids, you know?
Yeah.
And you really can't, you know, you want to fight, but it's so expensive to fight.
It's expensive, or you just can't. Even if you're in the right, you can't win.
Yeah,
I've seen people, man, with the kids are with the mother. She's the primary custodian parent, and the kids are getting beat and all that kind of stuff. And CPS won't take the kids and give them to the father, who doesn't have that kind of background as the mother. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be smoking a crack pipe when CPS show up.
They gotta be bad.
They gotta be super bad.
Yeah, like I had this guy I work with. His baby mama, dad were having a custody battle, and she didn't serve the court like 6 times before they finally awarded him.
Exactly.
So it's like,
and the way the system designed, you're not the first choice, even though you made that child.
Yeah.
They'll try to get the kids to her mama before they give them to you, and you made them. But they're gonna make sure you pay.
Yeah, it's just,
you know. So watch yourselves.
It's just, you know.
Oh man, another thing too, man. Oh yeah, like man, my lawyer, man. Let's see, man. Yeah, T-Swin been married, and I'm divorced. But when I was going through my divorce, my lawyer, she was helping her daughter out. My lawyer used to be a judge. Her daughter had a son with a guy. They lived together. He wasn't treating her right. He wasn't taking care of his kid. But they had lived long enough together where they could be common law married. And she said, "Oh, we finna get him and take half his stuff." And guess what they did?
Took half his stuff.
Took half his stuff.
Yeah.
They were just common law married. I say, man, thank God you my lawyer.
Same team.
For real. Man, I was looking at her. I was like, I'm scared of you.
Yeah.
You dangerous.
Like I said, man, a lot of that stuff is just done out of somebody you do out of revenge.
Yeah.
The only person that suffers is the kid. So.
Exactly, man. It's like it's not even. They don't really care about the best interest of the child most of the time. They just care about the money.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So protect yourselves out there, man. And like this system is designed, man, it's designed for us to fail. And like I say, man, you peep the game, don't jump in it, man. It's like the trap's already said. You looking at the trap, don't jump in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just talking from experience because we don't fail for the trap. I know I have.
You know what I'm saying? We managed to stay out of prison.
Out of prison, but I haven't failed in, the child support system, which is just another prison in another kind of way.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm ducking my responsibility to pay for my child, which I would have done anyway. It's just that there's just some things that ain't fair about it. I think it should be a shared responsibility, and it should be like some kind of trust fund put up the way it's not them having control. I shouldn't be responsible for your adult responsibilities. I should be responsible for that kid.
Exactly. That are outside of the kid.
Yeah. I think that, like I said, I always say, I think it'll be fair that both parents pay and it goes into some kind of fund that we both have access to, but can only spend on the child. And then the person with the kid should get a little bit more. No, the person that doesn't have the kid in the house the most should pay a little bit more. Because that's fair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's fair. Because it's costly to raise a child, especially in the early stages of life.
And I'll tell you something that happened with me. Okay, so man, you in the system. We got the Attorney General website. You can log in. You got a case number. You can see your activity of your payments. You know what I'm saying? How much they are, the time frame, how long the payment's been going on. My situation at one time, the other parent was telling their family that they wasn't getting nothing but $50 a month. I was paying $1,050 a month. You know, and for the time that I was on there, this person had received $70-some thousand in child support from me total over the years, over this period of years. I mean, I had a really good job. I worked in the chemical plants. It's Texas. You know what I'm saying? 6 figures.
Chemicals and oil.
Yeah, exactly. So something had happened and I had to go pick my kids up. And so that other person's family was there and they was like, yeah, man, she telling us she only getting $50 a month. I say, $50 a month? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? So I pulled out my phone and I logged into the website. I said, you see this? It's a Texas website. I said, I'm logging in. I said, you see my name? You see the other person's name? I said, you see these payments? I said, look at that total. They look and all their jaws drop. Oh, man, she been lying to us. Yeah. You know, trying to make me look like a bad person. And they were also upset because they had given this person money because that person was lying on me. So I keep receipts. You know what I'm saying? Hey, young men, keep receipts. They will save your ass.
Oh, yeah.
They will save your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Because when it comes to us, people already assume the worst. You're going to be a deadbeat before you open your mouth.
Yeah.
So you got to keep them receipts, man.
Most definitely. Like once that baby's born, start keeping a record.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's how I got hit for back child support saying I wasn't doing anything. But
and they treat anything that's not in their system, they treat it as a gift. If it didn't go through that system, they treat it as a gift. They don't care if you was a super dad, you bought everything. If it didn't go through their system, it was a gift.
My person, they told me that basic needs was in child support. I'm like, what?
Good God.
And then they told me also, talking to the lady over my case, that's still over my case. She said, nobody cares about you, Mr. Bean. I'm like, well, if I dropped it, the payment stopped.
Yeah.
So,
hey, man,
about me, you know what I'm saying?
Like JB said, man, he said the podcast, a while back, You say, do you want me to spend my time or do you want my money?
Yeah, can't have both, because that system, the way it's set up, man, it takes away a lot of time for your child.
Yeah.
Because you have to make that money. Because in Texas, this $2,500 behind, they start taking your license, your passport.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go far, because Texas like locking people up.
Oh, they sure do.
We're a prison state.
Yeah.
We got more people locked up in Texas than any other state. And they're gonna put you out in that cotton field.
Yeah, exactly. We
got that cornfield.
For real, man.
You're gonna be working for TDCJ.
Down in Texas and Louisiana, they got them cotton fields.
Yes, sir.
And they say, man, like it says, man, it's written in the government that slavery is legal if you're incarcerated.
Yeah, it's basically what it is.
So
and in Texas, the crazy thing about Texas too, they don't even get paid.
Yeah, man. So
other states at least pay them 10 cents, 15 cents.
Yeah. So they talking about that sweat equity. Yeah. That young man, he messed up. He put himself in that predicament. But they love that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you took somebody away that looked like you. Yeah. You took another brother away that looked like you. And then they got like, it was like 100 something charges. They found guilty on all of them. It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
With them boys, all 4 of them, they ain't never getting out.
That's it. They done.
They were talking about, yeah, man, we put that youthfulness to some work. You get sweat equity out of them. They want you. They want to treat you like some cattle. They want to treat you like an animal. You know what I'm saying? Freeways and some
whatever else they want you to do.
Exactly, bro. So, man, going to prison, going to jail, that ain't no badge of honor, man. Nah. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, I used to work in the prison system, man. There be guys in there, they be crying like,
yeah,
my mother just died. I can't go to the funeral.
Like Alex Sadiq saying in stand up.
Yeah, my son, and something happened to my son. I can't get to him.
I
can't talk to him. They put him on a straight path.
Can't do nothing, bro.
I heard all kind of crazy stories.
Yeah, man. And what else is popping, JB?
Man, Mr. Smack Water. You hear about that conversation that he did a thing, but these ladies was talking about eradicating black men altogether. Yeah, man. So the father, man, Smackwater, man, H-Town's own. He posted a video, man, on his gram, man. Shout out to Smackwater, because he tell it like it is. Yeah.
But there was a online I think it was Clubhouse, because the way it looks, they do Clubhouse like they do it on Twitter a lot, and so it was all these black women, and they had a white male on there, and they were talking about things they need to do to get rid of black men and how they need to be punished and all this kind of stuff. So we're gonna play a little bit of that.
Chat of women leaked revealing them plotting against men. And for all of y'all that don't know what a misandrist is, it's the opposite of a misogynist. A misogynist is a woman-hating man. So a misandrist is a man-hating woman. But to be more specific to this is a group of funky black not only talking down about black men to a white man, but plotting the elimination of all black men. Watch this whole ass right here, cake ass.
Is there any women here who don't want to deal with men, period? Or is it just black men, or is it a mixture?
It's just black men, and we actually want non-black men's help in this corrections that you speak of.
So what are the corrections that you're looking for specifically?
Force, because that's the only thing that's gonna work.
But I mean, what are you looking for black men to arrive at? A place of understanding of like, what do you want to see?
Well, we believe that there is no hope for them. That we don't believe in changing their minds. We don't. But I'm trying not to say what I really want to say because you're on stage. But if they could not exist, hey, we wouldn't be mad at.
I think for me, I want the coddling culture to kind of stop. I think they get validated a little bit too much and they're not held accountable as much as white men, Hispanic men, Asian men. Like the legal system works in their benefit a little bit more than they think it does. They're seen as the ultimate, like most oppressed. And I think that coddling culture needs to stop and they need to be held accountable for their actions.
Because we live in white male patriarchy, white men set what's socially acceptable. So with you all setting what's socially acceptable, the degenerate behavior of black male culture needs to be checked, and there needs to be more, because we're no longer looking for accountability from them because they've proven that they will not take accountability. We need the men who set the culture to make them take accountability by exacting some sort of consequence for perpetrating behaviors that are not socially acceptable, because you all create the socially acceptable behavior.
Well, man, Smackwater be speaking his mind, but do you hear that nonsense?
My thing is that we don't face no consequences. It's called jail. You know,
we incarcerated more than any other race.
Any other race
in this country,
right.
And America has more people locked up than any place else in the world.
Yeah, because like I said, I worked in the prison system. It's 60-70% us.
Yeah,
it's more than any other race, and we're not even we're not even the largest group of people. You know, Caucasians are the biggest group. You know,
yeah.
In America. They make it what, like 60-70% of the population, right?
Yeah.
But we make up 60-70% of the prison population.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're only 13% of the population, somewhere around that 12-13%.
Exactly.
So when she's like they're not informed, because even with child support, if you don't pay your child support, you're going to jail. They're going to take passports. They're going to take driver's license. They're going to make it so difficult for you to function that you're going to be. You probably end up going to jail, because once they take away your license and your ability to get around, especially in like big cities like Houston,
if
you can't drive, you can't survive.
Yeah. What's up, man? But we've been seeing this a lot, man, lately in social media, on platforms, TikTok, YouTube. There's black women, young black women talking about let's get rid of black men. They need to be eradicated. All black male babies need to be killed. It's like I have yet to see a male platform or men talking about they need to eradicate all black women. I haven't seen that, but they already created a divide, and you going along with this stupid plan.
Yeah.
So you want your brothers, your nephews, your fathers, your uncles, you want them taken out.
Yeah.
And another thing is, though, man, like in our community, it's a lot of people, they choose bad guys.
Yeah.
The bad boys chosen more than the good guy. The good guy is square. He's not exciting. So Ian Van way back in the day, she did an episode. There were 6 guys on there. There was 50 baby. These 6 guys were responsible for these 50 baby mothers and 80-something kids.
Ooh, dang, 6? Ooh.
6 guys.
Dang.
So and they were talking about the dudes.
Yeah, but you
chose to sleep with that guy and have kids with him. So you tell me 6 guys got 50 women pregnant, and it's the guy's fault.
You hold the access code.
So, and so a lot of times, man, these people, man, they have bad experiences with the one person. They try to generalize everybody. Oh man, shoot, man, 10 to 15% of men is only the ones sleeping with the women.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Well, in our community, more women have children than the men in the community, because women are sleeping with the same guys.
Yeah. Like I said, man, it's by design. You know.
Yeah.
We pumping the prison set. We feeding the prison system bodies. They're getting that free labor out of us.
Yeah.
You know, child support is a major income maker.
Yeah.
In every state. So it's all by design. It's just that, unfortunately, we gonna fail in the trap, and we're not trying to work together to get out the trap. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to get with the enemy to take out your own man. What kind of sense does that make?
Yeah. And then we're not saying it's all of y'all. I know there's gonna be probably women bashing.
But those are the people that think like that.
Yeah. So in that women bashing, we're just bringing something to the forefront it shouldn't even be like that, man. Like,
exactly.
At the end of the day, for us to survive, we're gonna have to work together, because ain't nobody else looking out for us.
Exactly.
Because we don't have no nation to go back to. We could go back to Africa, but we're not really African. You know what I'm saying?
No, because we was already here.
Yeah, so it's just it's the system, man. the system's out. It's designed for us to fail. You have to be a very, very strong. The guys who come across on the other side, they some real man, because they be pulling some BS, man. Yeah, you know, like they trying to say it's no consequence. We get all the consequence.
Hell yeah.
Like y'all don't suffer no consequence. You know what I'm saying? Cause
every chance they get in the media, they try to make the black man look like a buffoon.
Yeah.
You'll see he's challenged by everybody in his family. Yeah. They always try to put the woman at the top.
Yeah. Like
the man can't run his household. We make less money annually on average than our counterparts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's by designing certain systems to put our female counterparts in positions over us. And a lot of times, man, when that happens, they look down on you.
Yeah.
Like they say, when a man gets a job, he gets money, he's trying to see how he can take care of his family. A man, when he talk about no suckers out there, a man trying to see how to take care of his family. And a lot of times in another position, when the female starts making more money than her man or something, she looks down on him, or she said he has no ambition, or she's trying to think of a way she can get rid of him because now she got a new level.
Yeah. They don't,
you know what I'm saying?
They don't understand in corporate America the barriers we face.
Yeah.
We always got to be 10 times better.
And they magnify anything that we do.
Yeah.
You know, so like
yeah, we mess up. It's like a catastrophe.
Exactly. So they're like somebody committed crime and they're trying to say it's all of us the criminals.
Yeah.
You know, we're not even the majority of the population in this country.
No, we don't run that.
Right?
We don't run that.
They try to make us the face of woman beating when we're not leading in their percentage. Harming children or essaying women. We're not the leaders in none of that either.
Yeah, most of the time, like the people in jail, most of the time they trying to make quick money.
Yeah.
You know, that's most of the time. They hustling and it went wrong.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, you know.
Exactly.
It's just like I said, man. It's all about money.
Yeah.
So you know, they just came up with another way. No, they ended slavery, but they came up with another way to put us in slavery, and unfortunately, we fell for the trap.
Exactly. And another thing too, a lot of these cats that they be going for,
yeah,
or the men that a lot of women created, because in the households, man, a child with a father is more likely to succeed and do better in society. Most of the guys that are locked up come from single parent homes with just their mama. They had no male structure around.
Yeah, you know, like I said, but look what our media pushes.
It does.
We push ratchetness.
Yeah.
We push gangster.
Yep.
You know. So what you think? You know, even I as a little kid, I looked up, you know, the rappers and you know the people with a fancy car and
yeah.
That's our no. Unfortunately, that's the way.
But we had a good balance though.
Yeah.
It was positive. We
started off positive.
We still have positive rappers in the 90s still though. Too.
Yeah, no, I'm saying we started off, but talk about now to now.
Now it's a lot of trash.
Yeah, it's all negative, and that's what we're living in the now. We can't go back to past it.
Exactly. And so man, like Young Miami,
yeah,
she just put out a song, Spend That Cash or Spend That or something like that.
Yeah. She's
bigging up people scamming and boosting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this stuff is getting played.
It's like the baby, even though that song jam. It jam, but listen to the lyrics.
I don't like the song. I'm not a big fan of his music.
Yeah.
I like his personality when they interview him and stuff like that. I like that. I like that he is, you know, in a certain situation he's a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't rock with the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like when people is putting poison out there, or because you won't hear this poison on no other radio stations. You're not gonna hear it on the country station, rock station. You're not gonna hear it on the Spanish station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's all in our music on the radio station.
Just our music, our films.
Exactly.
It's everywhere.
Man, they got a movie coming out now. You seen this? They got Vivica Fox in it.
I don't really watch TV no more, man.
But they got previews on Instagram too. So they got a movie coming out. It's like something like kill the father or something like. It's something crazy, man. The name of the movie stupid.
Yeah.
Like supposedly in the movie, the father set the mother on fire or something. She got burned, and one of the daughters accidentally got burnt too. So they're trying to look for the father later on in life so they could go kill him.
So like kind of like a Kill Bill.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Kill Bill had martial arts in it and stuff like that. But they talking about the dad real bad. And I'm getting tired of these movies where it's man hating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All these movies so you can defy the man or talk to the man or make him look lesser than in our community. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Like they said, remember somebody saying this, like in the Spanish culture, you know, it could be the wife their husband could be selling oranges all day long, but when he get home, he's still the man of the house.
Yeah.
It ain't like that with us. If you ain't making no money and performing a certain kind of lifestyle they think you should have, you ain't nothing. So
yeah.
But like I said, it's by design. Because, you know, we chase a lot of stuff that, like clothes. Like, I'm not into clothes like that. I'm not even into cars like that no more.
Yeah. As long as you give me from point A to point B.
Point A to point B. You know, and that's where you got to be to survive. Because, you know, like sports figures and stuff that be broke and stuff, like we talked about earlier, they be chasing an image that you're not supposed to be on that kind of level, you know, always, you know. So it's not gonna be like that. It's not realistic. You can't sustain that. If
you're smart, you can keep a level of it.
Yeah.
There's been some smart businessmen, but like these cats, they didn't change their mindset or their spending habits, and they got all that money. They're going right back to the way they was.
Especially if they have nothing else coming in.
Exactly.
If you're supposed to take that money and invest it.
Yeah. Man, Iverson got lucky too, man, because he set his contract up to where a portion of his money was set aside to a certain year later on in age, and that money got released to him.
Like I said, that was whoever his agent was looking out.
Yeah, he looked out for him.
Because I don't think Iverson was the one that put that into motion.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because even after playing, he said his expenses were $100,000 a month.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, you got houses and cars.
Taking care of a lot of these people.
Taking care of a lot of people. So, with that being said, man,
I ain't got it.
Don't like. I see why, like, you know, we made this like a lot of our niece, nephews, and little cousins and stuff like that. They didn't want to fool with no woman no more. They're like, I see what you went through. I don't want to deal with that crap.
And people think that you say something like that, they think you want to go to the other side. Somebody already made a comment because we was bigging up Klay Thompson. They tried to make a comment that we was gay.
Oh no.
Because we was supporting the brother and saying that he was the prize in that relationship with Megan Thee Stallion. Nah, man, it's like, no, people are waking up and seeing like it's a bad deal. It's hard to find good people. If you find somebody good, hold on to them. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bad deal because people are seeing like, what am I getting out of this? I'm not getting respect. I'm getting extra bills. I'm getting liabilities. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting disrespected. You know, I'm not getting attention or love. So why would I put myself in that situation? So people it's looking super transactional.
Because that's what it is in the States. Well, I ain't gonna say that. It's other places too. Thanks to Instagram and the world got a lot smaller because of social media.
Yeah, you can be a lick anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. So.
Yeah, but the people, man, like a lot of people are looking and seeing what's happening to their family members that were married or in relationships and how they got done wrong and how they got damn near left homeless or lost everything they let they work for. You know what I'm saying? And so they're like, nah, I'm avoiding that. And so a lot of people, and with the economy, a lot of people are like, nah, I'm not adding nobody else's bills to me. So I'll stay by myself because I can handle mine.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy out there, man. It's crazy out there now.
So with that being said, wrap it up, fellas.
Stay strapped up, man.
Stay strapped up. And if you already got a kid or two, you might want to get.
Yeah, man. I'll say, man. And when you're done, man, flush that thing, bro. Flush it, man.
Oh man.
A couple years ago, man, what happened to Drake?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
He threw it in the trash. And he put some hot sauce in it, and the old girl said she had to go to the restroom, dug in the trash to get the condom, so she could try to put a semen in herself to get pregnant. She wound up getting burnt by the hot sauce, and they said they're trying to charge him with booby trapping. But what's she digging in the trash for?
Yeah, that's scandalous.
He's trying to get to that money.
Get to the bag. But that said, man. Watch yourself, fellas.
All the time, man.
Learn, listen to your uncle, your father that went through it, because they got wisdom. Even though sometimes we kind of shun them a little bit, everybody got some wisdom. So.
Yeah. Man, watch yourselves. All right. Protect yourselves at all times. Man. Also, man, shout out to Dr. Clay. Make sure y'all check out Wind Down Wednesdays, man. The One. And True Sessions on the weekends, man, on Saturdays at 3. Wind Down Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
And R.I.P. Rob Bass.
Rob Bass.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
And pain.
Hey, he was telling the truth. It takes two to make a thing go right. Remember that.
I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock a microphone. Yeah, man.
With that being said,
she got T-Swin.
Your boy JB.
And we are. We Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. Peace.
The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out. Be strong, listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out. Be strong, listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. Men can't always be. Men can't always be. Men can't always be wrong. Men can't always be. Men can't always be. Men can't always be. Men can't always be wrong. Men can't always be.
Hey everyone, she got T-Swin. Are you ready for a story that's all about love, perseverance, and self-discovery? If you haven't checked out Love for Suckers by Tony Swinton, here's why you need to grab a copy today. Available on Kindle.com. Dive into a digital copy. Start reading in seconds. Prefer a physical book? No worries. Head over to Amazon.com or MCABW.com and support a Black-owned business. Order your paperback copy. And for those who love listening on the go, Love for Suckers is also on Audible.com. Let the story come alive wherever you are. To all of you who've already dived into this fabulous story, thank you. Your support means everything. And if you loved it, why not share the joy? Drop a review on Kindle, Amazon.com, Audible, or MCABW.com. Ready to fall in love with reading again? Click the link in the description. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Love is for Suckers. Available now.